This is chapter 11, lesson 5. The title is Reasonable Answers. Because our learning goal today is to determine, we have to be able to determine if the answers to problems are reasonable. Sawyer and Henrik, you need to take out your notebooks and take notes. Okay, here's the word problem of the day. Or one word problem. It says, Rita bought 4, you guys don't need to write down the word problem. Okay, it says, Rita bought 4 pounds of tomatoes for salads. She made 4 salads with the tomatoes. How many pounds of tomatoes did she use in each salad? Okay, the student wrote, she used 16 pounds of tomatoes in each salad. Is this answer reasonable or unreasonable? And what do you think the student was thinking in their head? What do you think? Dara?
I think the answer is unreasonable because that would probably weigh more than the salad itself. And I think they just multiplied 4 times 4.
So you think the students saw the numbers 4 and 4, and so they just multiplied 4 times 4, and they were like, oh, I know multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16. The answer is 16 pounds of tomatoes in each salad. How can you know right away that this answer is not reasonable? How can you know right away? Read the problem again. What does the problem say? Chris, what does the problem say?
How many pounds of tomatoes?
What's this? Read the whole problem.
Read about 4 pounds of tomatoes.
Okay. Stop right there. Read about how many pounds of tomatoes? Sawyer, take out your notebook. How many pounds of tomatoes did Rita buy? Swati? 4. She bought 4 pounds of tomatoes. So is it reasonable for the answer to be that she used 16 pounds of tomatoes? Did she even have 16 pounds of tomatoes? No. So you know right away that that answer is unreasonable. How many of you, after you solve a word problem, you look back at the problem and look at if your answer makes sense? If it's reasonable or unreasonable? Not a lot of us, huh? After today, I always want you to do that. Okay, let's look at another problem. Okay, this problem reads, Mr. Costa makes sandwiches for the class picnic. He buys 6.5 pounds of turkey and uses 1/4 of a pound in each sandwich. How many sandwiches can he make? Okay, Tanya says that Mr. Costa can make 2 sandwiches. Is her answer reasonable or unreasonable? And why? What do you think? Vienna?
This answer is not reasonable.
It's unreasonable. Why is it unreasonable?
It's unreasonable because there's 6.5 pounds of turkey.
Okay, there's 6.5 pounds of turkey.
And he uses 1/4 a pound of each sandwich.
Good.
And so 1/4 times 2 is not 6.5.
What is 1/4 times 2? 1 times 2 is?
2 times 2 is 2.
And then 4 times 1 is? 4. 2 over 4? Can we simplify that? So, in order to make 2 sandwiches, how many pounds of turkey does he need to use? Vienna? Half a pound. So is it reasonable that Tanya says he can only make 2 sandwiches? How many pounds of turkey does Mr. Costa have altogether? 6.5. So you can see that the real answer should be much greater than 2 sandwiches, huh? Okay, so Tanya, that is unreasonable. It says, Allison makes 5 3/4 cups of popcorn. She gave 1 1/4 cup of popcorn to each of her friends. How many friends received popcorn? Allison says that 4 3/5 of a friend received popcorn. Is this answer reasonable or unreasonable, and why? I hear some laughing. What's so funny? What's so funny? Satvika?
It's unreasonable
Okay.
because if you use common sense,
Uh-huh.
you can't split a friend into 3.
Can I have 4 3/5 friends eat popcorn? Can you have 3/5 of a friend? No. So, at this point, if this was a math test, should Allison have said, wait a second, that answer doesn't make sense at all. I must have made a mistake, huh? Okay, this is what you can do on your math tests as well. Okay, you need to think about, does my answer make sense? Why or why not? Okay, Luis made 3 different yogurt parfaits in 1/4 of an hour. He spent the same amount of time making each parfait. How long did it take Luis to make one parfait? Luis said he spent 3/4 of an hour making each parfait. Is this answer reasonable or unreasonable, and why? Reasonable or unreasonable, and why? Aditya?
It's unreasonable because it says the problem says that Luis made 3 yogurt parfaits in 1/4 hour.
Oh, so in 1/4 of an hour, he made 3 parfaits, didn't he?
Not only 1 parfait per 1/4 hour.
So within 1/4 of an hour, he made 3 different parfaits. The question's asking you, how long did he take to make each parfait? Could you spend 3/4 of an hour making each parfait if altogether you only spent 1/4 of an hour? No. So again, in Luis's head, it should have been brr, 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 alarms, right? It makes no sense. Okay? Good.